So there's never a great time to have a panic attack, but I would say during a workout, like in the middle of a workout, is one of the more shitty times. And that's happened to me twice. So if you have a lot of negative self-talk, if you have been in the health and fitness industry for a very long time and have a terrible relationship with food and fitness and are just trying to prove your worth and be perfect and just prove that you are good enough, then this video is for you, because if you've got a lot of anxiety and stress going on, there is a good chance that you are going to have one bad workout and it's going to lead to a panic attack. And I want to make sure that you know what to do. Or if you have somebody in the gym that you see is having a panic attack, how to kind of talk them through it, because it's something I wish I knew and I didn't feel alone and stupid and weak for it, because it is not that. It's just you've got a lot going on. There's other things that are going on, and I want to kind of talk you through it. So all of this stuff will be listed in my blog down below. I'll keep a link for that. But just a quick breakdown. The first time I had a panic attack at the gym. It was my first CrossFit gym that I was at. I was there for a couple of years, feeling really good, but my life was falling apart. Here we go. I had sold my house, hoping to move back to a city that I never thought I would go back to become a firefighter. And that all fell through. I had signed up to so many programs that were telling me that I was going to do well and they were going to help me make money and help other people, and the high ticket $1,000 things. I still feel sick about it that I ever fell into it. But once you get into, it's the same with health and fitness. Once you get into that kind of bubble, you only think that is normal. You see that as normal, just like the negative self-talk or the terrible diet and fitness recommendations or all of the performance enhancing things going on right now and GLP-1s that people that do not need it are taking. And you just see that as normal. But I did all of that and found a place that I couldn't afford because I thought it was going to be an in-between. And then I panicked, told them that I couldn't live there anymore, but didn't have a backup plan. And they had already found somebody to take over my lease. And that place, their AC wasn't working in the hottest summer in record history, and they didn't have Wi-Fi, which is something, again, you're trying to build an online business, it does not work for. And it was just everything was piling up. All of my plans were falling through. All of these goals that I had set for myself, all of these chances that I had taken on myself thinking that I could do it, were falling apart. So not only was life falling apart, but I felt like I was failing myself. I was proving that I could not do it, that I was not good enough, negative after negative after negative. And I went to work out hoping that would clear my head. But instead, it was a longer workout. It was a grinder. So it just allowed more time for my brain to spiral. And that is exactly what it did. So a workout that I could have easily been able to do turned into felt like a life or death situation because I couldn't breathe. My heart rate was up. I kept trying to push through, and I could just see people out of the corner of their eye being like, what's going on? Is she okay? This isn't normal. And I somehow finished. I think I didn't even fully finish, and I felt guilty about that. I just stopped and I walked outside and just started pacing and trying to calm myself down. And it was horrible. It took 10 minutes to even just get my heart rate back down to a normal fitness level. It was not good. I thought I was going to pass out. It was terrifying and it was not fun. The second time was when I had healed a bunch of this stuff, and I was still definitely not sure where I was going. I was definitely still doubting myself, wondering if I needed to change anything, this, that, and the other. But in that situation, I had decided that I was not performing at my best. We had done a max out day and I had not been lifting as much as I feel like I could have. So I had that in the back of my mind. I was already doubting if I was in the right area, if I needed to change things. Again, huge life overhaul. And we did this biking workout where it was 3 rounds for max reps in a certain amount of time. And again, a terrible thing for somebody that overthinks and is in their head all the time to do. And I caught myself at the second round, but once I did the third round, I locked myself out of my head. But then once I was done, everything came flooding back, and a panic attack was instant. It was so freaky and uncomfortable. And I just started walking to the corner and pacing and sitting down and again trying to calm myself down, but I was just falling apart and freaking out. And again, like any kind of woman We do not want to cause a scene. We go to the corner, we hide ourselves, we try and figure it out in our own way. And I feel like I heard somewhere, which I like 100% believe, that like more women die from choking because they leave the room in order to figure it out themselves because they don't want to cause a scene or be a nuisance. Like I 100% believe that because I have put myself in so many of those situations where I isolate instead of look for help. So that is not fun and not good to do. So you got to first be okay with taking up space and letting people in. But this is what you're going to do if you find out that you are starting to panic, or if you realize that you are starting to have a panic attack. You are just going to focus on breath. And anytime any other thought comes into your head, you just push it aside. That is not your focus. That is not what you need right now. You are only focused on breathing and the number 5. Okay? You are going to focus on 5 breaths in, 5-second breaths in, 5-second breaths out. And don't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, slow. Okay? Make it slow. Make it uncomfortable because you are trying to bring your heart rate down. Breath is a beautiful magic pill. There are very few magic pills out there, but breath is one of them, okay? The quicker and faster you breathe, the more it is going to increase that stress and anxiety because it feels like you're in fight or flight. The more relaxed and deeper breaths you take, the more your body feels like you are safe, everything is okay. You can trick yourself, okay? And that is all we're going to do. We're going to trick ourselves even though we know that we are not okay. But that is for later on, okay? You're going to focus on 5 deep breaths in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, in for 5, out for 5. You're not holding or anything. We are going in and out. If you can slow it down, so instead of just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, once you get like say 4 or 5 rounds in and you start to realize that you are kind of slowing down, or your heart rate's coming down, your breath is doing good, try and go a little bit slower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? I want you to calm down. Don't think about anything else. Don't think about everything that you need to do, everything that you have failed at, everything that you should or could or would be doing, anything that is going to change your life in this very moment. The only thing that I want you to think of is the number 5. And this goes for somebody else, okay? If you see somebody else is having a panic attack, have them mimic you. And you are the one in control, focusing on the slow breaths in and the slow breaths out. And just keep reminding them to focus on the number 5. Focus on counting. Stay out of your head. It is going to be okay. You just need to breathe. It's not fun. It's not easy. It sounds so freaking stupid, but it is the thing that is going to change it for you, okay? 5 in, 5 out. Not 5 and hold. No, 5 in, 5 out. And keep doing that. This could take 3 to 5 minutes. This could take 10 minutes, but just stick with it. Okay? After that, then it's time to make some adjustments. Then it's time to really dive into exactly why this is happening and what's going on for you. Again, I have a bunch of questions down in my blog post below that I will link that is really good, that has helped me a lot afterwards to kind of understand and decompress. But the biggest thing is, like, at this point, things need to change. The way that you are viewing health and fitness, the way that you are viewing your life is no longer working for you. You are burnt out, you are overworked, your all or nothing and hustle mentality is not working, and things need to change, okay? So this is just a breaking point, if anything, for you. And it's no longer going to happen again because you have the tools, you know what you need to change, and we're going to do that moving forward. I do have a bunch of support tools and things that can kind of help you work through this in my Healthy Balance bundle, which if you join my newsletter, you get for absolutely free. And again, I do have even more stuff on my blog that I will list down below as well. Okay? I know it's hard. I know it sucks to have like so many things weighing on your mind and soul, but being able to calm down and breathe appropriately and learn to trust yourself again is going to make the biggest difference. And if you still feel like you are kind of alone in your thinking and like one of your things is that everybody else is shrinking and you're staying the same and body image has always been a big issue for you, then definitely check out this next video because same girl, been there, done that. We're all working through it together, and click on that if you want to be a little bit more heard and find a little bit more support.